She got everything, but she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
We can do what we were trying to do last week, but then got distracted by telling you how Umbrella Academy was not a lit minus. But Neji versus Sasuke pre and post Shippuden argument.
Okay. So how do we want to start this?
Pre and post Shippuden might be
That's an argument.
Pre Shippuden, yeah. Like Chunin exams. There might be some people thought Sasuke on the Facebook group at least.
Niggas was really believing.
Post Shippuden, I think it might be pretty clear who wins that. But anyways, oh no, because we were also taking out the post Shippuden takes out like the Sasuke big power ups. It's like at the beginning of the series,
right at the beginning.
Yeah, right at the beginning of
Shippuden.
Very okay.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so we can start with the pre Shippuden argument.
Wasn't Gramps like a big Neji fan?
No, he's a big Neji fan. Yeah. But you gonna argue Sasuke, right? You said.
Oh, then who gonna argue Neji?
I'm arguing Neji for sure. Pre Shippuden, I can argue Neji.
Oh, go for it.
I did my research.
Go for it.
No,
damn, y'all came prepared.
Boy,
well, I did it before because it was on the Facebook group.
Let me do it.
I mean, like again, like, just so we are
clear
for everybody. So
lay the groundwork.
We are talking about when you say pre-Shippuden, are we talking about before or after though?
The training.
I'm talking about Neji.
Oh, like your Chunin exams.
At the end of Chunin exams, yeah.
So Chunin exam.
What part of Chunin exams? Before
no one got any power-ups in Chunin exams.
True.
They took a 2-month.
Yeah, she trained with Kakashi. Before that or after?
I'm talking
after.
When Gaara and Naruto or Gaara and Sasuke fought. So like the one-on-one.
So that's after. So you're on Sasuke's side, I'm guessing.
Yes, nigga. That's okay. It's a no-brainer.
No, I don't think so. But
okay.
So yeah, I mean we get into it. So y'all say Sasuke. I say Neji.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Neji. So we got 2 on Neji, 2 on Sasuke.
Yep.
So I'm arguing Neji because I watched the Chunin exam fight between Naruto and Neji. And there, Naruto's win was solely based off of having a QB chakra. If he didn't have a QB chakra and shadow clones, he would have took an L much earlier in
because the chakra was shut off, right?
Yeah. So he knocked his chakra out. Speed-wise, I think Neji was up there. And I think any of the stuff that I felt like he did with whatchamacallit counts, because I don't think any of that was new moves. When he fought the sound, whatever the fuck they're called, Orochimaru's group, whatever the fuck them niggas call. Yeah, when he fought Kidomaru, I don't think anything he had there was nothing he didn't already have. Who? So I felt like we can definitely use those moves. When he fought Kidomaru,
that's reasonable.
All the stuff he used there wasn't anything new. It was just that's the first guy who pushed him to that like limit.
That's a big while after though. I can't.
How long?
What are you talking about? The Chunin exams? That literally happened right after the Chunin exams. Sasuke got kidnapped like that night.
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke was in the hospital. Then on the hospital, they went up and boxed. Sasuke lost, and then he got kidnapped. So no more than like a week or 2.
Yeah, passed, and then boom, them news was gone. So I definitely think he's giving Sasuke some go. Why I don't think Sasuke would win is because at that point he had Chidori. Mm-hmm. Yes, he was going to
what's his name? What's the Lee? Yeah. His legs and shit were crushed. But this nigga wasn't he fighting like right after that?
Oh, Lee or Gaara?
Lee.
Was he fighting right after he got his legs crushed?
Because that was remember like after he fought.
No,
Gaara?
he got his legs crushed. Then it was 2 months time skip because that's when he trained to
the first section. So, I mean, Sasuke was finna touch Gaara, but do I think he would have eventually taken a dub? No, because that nigga would have flipped. And I'm sure Sasuke wouldn't have been able to take on a Jinchuriki Gaara. So, I think he would take the L to Gaara. He did give him go. I'm not arguing that. I just don't think anything pulled out on Gaara has definitive evidence as to why he would beat Neji.
Not to mention also, like, Gaara didn't even really fight Sasuke.
Right.
I mean, if you remember, that was when like the people started invading, and he was trying to unlock his Jinchuriki mode. Period. Mm-hmm. So I mean, can you really say that Sasuke v Gaara was truly a Sasuke v Gaara?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know.
So here's my reason. That wasn't on schedule. They started the invasion early because Gaara started flipping.
Yeah.
So Gaara was supposed to just keep fighting it out. Gaara fucked up by getting caught. And then that's when he was like, hey, Gar about to flip out. We just got to do this shit now. Because they didn't start invading until Gar started fucking tripping because he saw his own blood. It was Rock Lee definitely made that nigga bleed, bro.
My thing is, do you think that Gaara could be Neji at that point?
I think Gaara could be Neji. But like, if he didn't go Jinchuriki form,
Yeah.
I don't see how Neji. I don't see a clear winner. I'll put it that way.
Honestly,
So
for
I'm
that
saying,
one, I mean, like, I feel like that'd be a different.
I don't see a clear winner.
That's a different convo. I mean, I feel like that's unnecessary to talk about.
I think the rotation makes it pretty easy to like not get hit by Gar's attacks from a Neji standpoint, and he's the only character in the Naruto in like the Chunin exam tier that I felt like had a defensive move like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone else did, so it's pretty easy to get caught by Gar's sand. Like if you don't have that move, but with the rotation, I'm like, he got that. Now the question is like, does he have enough to like actually like get the hands off? Because if he can get the hands off on him, then yes, it's over. But I don't think he does.
So this is
I don't have a clear reason.
This is why Sasuke can beat him. Because Sasuke has an answer for every one of Neji's asks, I guess you could say.
Okay, what's
so
that?
the first thing you would say off the bat, I would say even before that, because that's like a tone skill. If we're talking about physical ability, Neji Hyuuga is physically superior to Sasuke.
True.
However, Sasuke can counteract niggas being physically superior to him, like slightly physically superior, with Sharingan.
Okay.
That allows him, like he went from I can't even see Haku move to okay, I can dodge you now because I can see you. So that adds a jump to like people being physically superior.
Okay.
Then the second thing is after that 2 months time skip, he could at bursts move as fast as Rock Lee, only in bursts. Okay, so that puts him
without the weights off.
Without the weights on. Because that was what Kakashi Sharingan. So he can do that for in bursts, right? And we know that Rock Lee's speed is at or at least compared to Neji's speed. Because when Rock Lee pulled out them ways, Neji was like, "Yeah, all right, nigga, I'll still clap you."
So we're saying their speed is equal.
Their speed can be equal in some cases, and when it's not, Sasuke is just not slow enough with Sharingan to just get rocked every time. Okay. Gotcha. So there's that. So now we talk about rotation. Chidori is a piercing move, and I don't know how that would interact with rotation. But let's just say it don't beat rotation. Fine.
I don't think it would.
This is something that Sasuke has done that would be rotation, and he did it in the first part of Chunin exam. He did his Sharingan triple windmill, where he throws shuriken with wires attached to him. So imagine those wires or the things get spent around. Now they get rotating. They still spinning around because that's the whole point of them, to rotate around people. Okay. And then when rotation stops, which it has to, the wire is still there to be pulled tight like he did to Orochimaru. He had it spinning around, and Orochimaru was like, I'm about to dip. He pulled that shit tight, clamped that nigga to a tree. It was when Sasuke fought Orochimaru.
I mean, if that's being used as an argument, then you could just use Neji has complete chakra control all over his body, where whenever he'll get caught, he would just simply expel chakra at those areas and straight cut it.
And I want him to do that. You want to know why? Because now it becomes an endurance issue. And as we saw, Naruto only landed one hit on him the entire fight. And that was after Neji got tired. Okay? So, Neji gets tired, one hit will knock him
Fighting like how many clones?
I
mean,
Sasuke fought them same clones.
How many Shidoris could Sasuke?
If you're going off, if you're saying that it's pretty much the same time frame as when they like tried to save Sasuke
boxed them same clothes. He did not beat him up.
But that was you talking about with the Sasuke with the hand wings.
No, before he popped.
He only went hand wings when Naruto went on one tail.
Yeah.
Okay. Before that,
it was just hand.
Nigga straight up.
So let's put it this way: Sasuke does have the ability to move with him.
Yeah.
And he got better endurance. Neji endurance.
You think so? How many Shidoris could he use?
Probably 2.
Then, okay.
He did it twice against Naruto. Probably 2. And the third one, he had to whip out the curse mark. And so this is what I'm saying.
Are we including it or not?
He can't use the curse mark because the curse mark is on him. He got the curse mark.
No, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
So, he can, but like the question is of the level of control though. He partially used it
in the forest
when they tried to bang him. When they tried to
he did it in the forest before that.
That's true.
Remember when those random town ninjas ran up?
That's what I'm saying. That's the part I'm talking about.
So he has the ability to pull it out. Yeah. That seal Kakashi.
But I still think that's on the time limit.
Okay, but that's fine because my thing is what's gonna happen. Best case scenario, Neji worked this nigga. I shut down your chakra points. You down. But since now, back then we didn't know how the curse seal marker worked, but now we do. It's effectively Senjutsu, so that's nature chakra he getting in. So it's the same situation Naruto going in, where he getting a second set of chakra. Like, I shut your chakra points down. Oh, last case scenario on Sasuke, I don't want to lose. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna rely on.
So you're saying he basically went off the same main.
He's gonna win off the exact same bullshit
Naruto
as Naruto. Because if he drop him, he gonna activate curse mark, get Senjutsu, and then punch this nigga in the jaw, and he sleep.
Even with the seal curse mark though, because you said.
But the seal is on there to keep it from growing. That's not to stop Sasuke from getting into it. That's like we don't know what this is. We're gonna put this seal on here. That doesn't stop him from using it. That seal is like preemptive. That's why they can just put Sasuke in. So he'll probably
get like what, like about like just about the same amount he got in the Force then.
Yeah, I would say about
what he has access to.
I'm just saying having a little bit extra to keep moving is how you beat Neji, who has a finite, regular nigga type of stamina.
I don't know. I mean, like for the simple reason that maybe this might be biased, but when I feel that someone has like an overwhelming power of like strength and speed, which in my opinion, I think Neji has over Sasuke, minus debatably that curse mark release. I'll give you that.
Speed? You think so?
Yeah, for sure. 128 palms, bro.
100%.
Like if you talking about like going against like Kidomaru, bro, homie was checking out these spiders going in practically slow mo and knocking them down. Like,
I don't think that's faster than Lee without the weights.
I think Neji faster than Lee without the weights.
I don't think so.
Because when Lee dropped them weights, everybody was like, "Oh shit!" That nigga Neji was like,
"That was Neji though."
No, because when that nigga went gates, Neji was like, "What? That nigga moving, bro." And then you gotta remember, bro, Neji. This is how much faster Neji is than Sasuke. They both fought Naruto Shadow Clones. Naruto Shadow Clones was like getting little pot shots in. Yeah. Naruto did not touch Neji one time into the end.
He popped all of them.
So I gotta argue like Neji is flat out physically superior to Sasuke. However, Sasuke is a way better, well-rounded. We ain't never seen Neji do a ninjutsu or a genjutsu. Yeah, Sasuke is top tier in taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu.
True, but with his speed, he closes the gap instantly.
He's got the best hands in Neji.
Oh, yes. At that time, yes.
Taijutsu?
Where's that from?
Technically, the one
that's better than Gar in hands?
Gar?
I mean, sorry, not Gar. Lee.
Lee not in his year. Lee a year ahead.
You talking about
Lee a year older.
You talking about people who graduated the class with them?
His same class, he got the best hands out of anybody in his class.
For sure.
Sasuke, guaranteed. Who gonna run the one?
We're saying Lee's a year older than that?
They are.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
Lee, Tenzin, and Neji are 1 year older.
Okay.
Yeah, Guy held them back because Lee was doo-doo. So he's like, we gotta get you right.
Then I missed that.
Yeah.
But no, Neji's
so yeah, if we take that class out, then sure, fine. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that, like, I think Neji is so strong and fast that homie's able to close that gap with Sasuke enough to
all he pulled out was lines barrage.
That's pretty much how I see the fight going.
Pre-Shippuden. Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But pre-Shippuden, the only taijutsu Sasuke had was Lion's Barrage. Like that said, that's put him in the top tier.
Remember when that nigga fought Orochimaru? That nigga, he was giving hands with Orochimaru.
He was.
Orochimaru even was like, "Hey, bro, your eyes are sharper than Itachi's, but I'm gonna bang you because you a kid."
My thing is, I'm just saying that Neji, taijutsu, but then like, what else you gonna do, bro? Like,
he do use that
because Naruto is different. Naruto has to punch you. Now at that point, Naruto had nothing else besides just.
So what are you talking about? What does Sasuke have that he
has like
the fireball shit?
He has like different shit. He can.
But that's the thing. These are two things that.
Damon triple windmill.
My question is. Right. Any of his distance shit. The only answer to that question is if you can prove that any of those distance shit can truly shut down the rotation, then you have an argument there. But I don't buy that he can't rotate out of like a fireball jutsu.
And also, I don't
buy that.
Can he use that rotation?
Because apparently chakra fire is not real fire.
Yeah.
The rotation is a chakra move that's just like fuck all the shit you're talking about. So my thing is chakra fire would be shut down.
His rotation is a good defense against all projectiles. What I'm saying is his issue is one, Sharingan triple windmill. Y'all still ain't showed me no proof he could stop that. Second thing is remember Sasuke is. Well, my thing is
I don't know if he can cut would the wires get cut or not with the windmill part.
No,
that's
they
what
don't.
Don't cut the shit. Just like
it just rotate shit around. Because he did that. He threw Shuriken, rotate them. They just got stopped and then he caught them. But like if the wire is already around you because you rotated it, when they stop, Sasuke just gonna pull it tight because he did that to Orochimaru. But Sasuke is so skilled. That's all I'm saying.
There's no chakra on the wires.
No, he can shoot. He's oiled. They're oiled because he shot a fireball like jutsu down the fire. So like he wrapped Orochimaru up, then shot the fire along the wire.
Okay, so there's no chakra on the wires.
No, they just like oiled.
That's all. If there's chakra on the wires, then I say he's shutting it down because Neji can obviously see that. So you're like, oh, I already know what this nigga about to set up. Yeah. But if it's just wires, then I don't have a good argument for how he can get out of, how he wouldn't get caught in that. Besides, like, strats. Okay. But I don't have, like, I can't go, oh, he'll out-strat it.
The other thing I'm trying to say is, like, Sasuke is skilled enough to do all of his jutsus at the same time. Not like, oh, I popped out all my jutsus. Yeah. But he can do taijutsu and ninjutsu, like, at the same time. Okay. So, like, where other niggas like, oh, you gotta block this, then he jump back and do that. If you take it back to his first day out the exam when he was fighting Kakashi, that nigga kicked Kakashi in the head, did hand signs and did fireball jutsu, like, wild kicking this nigga in the head. Mm-hmm. And he almost touched his belt, and that's when Kakashi was like, oh, this nigga cold. Like, he can fight niggas, drop ninjutsu, and then like, oh, I also set up a trap while I'm doing it. So because he's more well-rounded, I want to say that he gonna overwhelm Neji with like, oh, this nigga not just ninjutsu with me or taijutsu on me, this nigga using everything because he also a genius.
The problem with that though is that we didn't get enough expose as far as like his actual feats, but you can argue that as far as like intellect-wise, Neji's probably up there too. Okay. Yeah. In the sense of like, while it's happening, he could probably like start to strat out like, man, what you thinking? And low key might be on par. Granted, I can't say that for sure because he never really had a chance to shine using that.
No, I mean,
I think he outstratted Naruto. Like, I just think that Naruto just had that one like, oh.
And low key, he was extremely cocky during that fight.
Yeah. So I think with Sasuke, like he's not playing that game. He respects him as an equal. So
I don't think he did.
You don't think Neji respected him as an equal?
No, I didn't.
I mean, homie was.
You think Neji was looking down on him too?
Yes.
Probably.
Nah,
that nigga was like, bro,
I don't think I don't think in the same way that he was sleeping on Naruto.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't think he's like totally like this is a trash ass nigga. He probably like, all right, I got him. But I think he's sleeping on the way he slept on Naruto.
Sasuke was cold when in the Land of Waves arc when they was learning to walk up walls. That nigga threw a knife. Yeah. And he caught that bitch with his chakra foot and slung that whole back. He ain't ready for all that. This nigga too well rounded. He do it all. He got aim like 10-10. Got hands like Rock Lee.
I think
he got lightning blades.
I think we just don't have enough on the strat, like what Jug was saying. I think if I had more strat evidence, I could argue that he should still win. But I think as far as raw ability, from Neji.
Oh.
Because like we have like what he did with Kidomaru, which was really just like I think that proved more that he has the endurance. Mm-hmm. So I don't buy the endurance argument because I felt like that nigga had it with old dude.
I mean,
the spider guy.
Yeah,
the spider guy.
Yeah, he kept it in rotation for a long time just to be able to kill that nigga. So for somebody who doesn't have any curse marks or OPS chakra, I felt like he had the endurance. Mm-hmm. So Naruto, who can just fucking waste as much chakra as he fucking wants.
I would say without the curse mark, okay, then I think it'll be a better fight. I think it'll be. You could even argue that you would.
He don't want to say it. This is my argument.
No, for real, with the curse mark, I don't think like Nashi would have a chance because this nigga was about to beat Gar before he started going crazy, I guess. But he was about to beat Gar before Gar started to transform into the actual like Jinchuriki.
I'm gonna give.
But I don't like.
Sasuke 6 out of 10 wins.
Sasuke 6 out of 10. I would give Neji. I would give Neji a good. I honestly think if he gets any of the palms off, it's a win for Neji. Cause he's not letting Sasuke kick in that second form. I don't feel it. I feel like once he get in close and the palms is going off, it's over. So it has to be anything that Sasuke does to like not get in close that would allow him to win. So that wire move gives me 1 for Sasuke.
I just feel like I just want to say this, bro. Masashi Kishimoto, bro, you a bitch, bro. Although the world only wanted to see you love Sasuke and love Neji box. That's what the world wanted. You knew that. And you gonna do this, so bro, you a bitch.
Cause me, let me just say, I only give Sasuke like 3 to 4 wins, to be honest. I only give him 3 to 4 wins out of 10.
6.5 Neji. Yeah, I can agree with that too, low-key.
I give him 3 to 4.
I mean,
I think the wire move you had was valid, but I don't feel like any of his other moves wouldn't get shut down by rotation. I feel like, yeah, he got strength and speed, but I still think when you get it, you don't want to get in close with Neji. I don't care how great of a taijutsu prince you are. If you get in close with him, it's over for you. Like, it's a wrap. As soon as that nigga go, y'all know what y'all
Were you in
that circle? That circle never breaks, bro. As soon as you see the green circle, you know it's a wrap. So, any of them niggas that, as soon as he entered that circle, bro, it's over. I'm talking about tippy toe on the outside of it. You in range, bro. It's over. So that's what I say. I feel like the taijutsu shit doesn't. I get it. He's up there. He's strong, but I don't think he can out taijutsu Neji. I don't care how well he can see those hands. That's what I'm saying. He has to come with another strat though. Anything that involves Sasuke walks up and tries to fight Neji, goes Sasuke's on the ground dead.
I don't even think he would be able to use that. Like shut his chakra points down. I don't see how he would. Why would Sasuke?
Because the only reason why
Neji fought Naruto.
The only reason why
not letting this nigga like just get up on him.
No, but the only reason why Naruto won was he entered Neji's blind spot. He went underground, so Neji didn't know that other body was under there. No. And then he went boom uppercut. Like that's how he got
just to correct that. Though,
I don't think Sasuke
Neji thought the fight was over. Period.
He turned off.
Like it was everything. Byakugan was done. He thought the fight was done. You a loser. You trash. Then got KO'd.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
What I'm saying
so I don't think.
If this is after Neji fought Naruto, I don't think Sasuke is going to just let this nigga shut down his chakra. That doesn't make zero sense.
Oh, ain't nobody letting that
Bro,
nigga.
the green circle, as soon as you
don't get him in the green circle.
That's what I'm saying. But then he has to go up against rotation, so then it's a battle of endurance, which is where I see the 3 wins possibly happening. That's my thing. Is like, if you can somehow make it a long-range battle and then waste his rotation, because that's what Kidimaru did. That's the only reason why Kidimaru won. Kidimaru was like, all right, bro.
Kidimaru?
Whatever his Kidomaru, whatever his name is, the spider buddy. He was like, all right, I'm making this a long-range fight, and through that long-range fight, he figured out what his blind spot was above ground, and that's how he almost had a chance to beat him. But other than that, like, if he knew if he came in close, it was a wrap, because guess what? He came in close, it was a wrap. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I think Sasuke also knows that coming in close is a wrap. I think he also knows that.
Which is why I'm saying, but there's still we're going out of 10 fights. So my thing is any close range fight gives Neji to me a win. So I felt like I've only learned of 3 long range moves that like Sasuke has. Okay, that I know of. The wire thing he said, any of the Katone moves, so any fireball type shit allows him to play a long range game. Like, other than that, I don't really... And Chidori, maybe. Like, maybe he uses that in some sort of a long-range game. But those are the only 3 I know that can keep Sasuke from having a close-range fight.
If Neji... if Sasuke decides to do a long-range fight, what is Neji going to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's the 3 wins.
And that's what
I don't know what Neji going to do to win.
Rotation.
The rotation stops him. Yeah. The rotation... He doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the 3 wins. The 3 long-range fights I can see.
How does Neji win?
He doesn't.
Have to bring it in close.
I didn't argue that he wins. I said he loses with a close range fight.
Every fight will we go to a long range fight.
But they're saying that Neji is physically superior enough to
he can
force
close it
you
in.
into a close range fight.
Yeah.
You have to keep a long distance fight.
And
that he got the speed.
I'm going
to have to give one more.
All I'm saying, you see how big the circle is? When he do it? To me, that's his range with that move. So
you talking about the green one?
Yeah, so I'm saying when I see that circle, there's still you don't have to be like in that nigga face. You could be like where that couch is, he still get you from there.
Yeah, he'd say that.
I'm like, he gonna stand up, he gonna fall back on the wall, sit on top of the wall, and just like strategize from the wall.
But this nigga can walk up walls too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's still a ninja, bro. Like, we just haven't seen the other stuff.
But I'm saying, like, it doesn't make sense. How is Sasuke gonna let this nigga walk up to him?
Because he faster than that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. These are all feats we argue.
If you are physically stronger and faster, I think you can make it a close
range fight.
I
think you're assuming also that Neji has to rotate everything. Like, the nigga is really fast. As fast as Rock Lee with his weights off. He could just die.
You keep on putting this out.
You know when that nigga took his weights off?
Yeah.
That nigga was fast.
Crazy. Yeah.
Well, do you remember when Neji saw all them spider things coming down and hit all them bitches?
Like
that nigga stopped time. And then when they set it up, all you saw.
I don't remember that shit.
That's how when you enter the circle, it's a fucking red. I don't care what Sharingan, you just gonna see yourself getting hit.
I consider it one of the best fights in the Naruto series, period. Like him just jacking on them spiders.
I don't remember that fight at all.
However,
shame on you.
This is why I gotta say, where y'all said 3 to 4, I'm gonna have to make it definitive 4 for this reason. One, we know Sasuke smart as fuck, and one of the main jutsus he learned from Itachi was that Shuriken bounce joint. Son, he gonna calculate that blind spot and and we know he can do that. He can do that bitch on any
That's
angle.
one lucky win. Sure, I'll give you 4.
So that's 4, bro.
I'll give you 4.
Sasuke coming out with 4, bro.
I'll give you 4. What's your out of 10? What you saying?
Out of 10?
10 out of 10 fight.
Without curse mark?
10 out of 10 fights.
Curse mark?
To be honest, a counter for the curse mark though is again that same fight. Kidomaru had stage 2, and Neji still beat him.
That plot. That's 100% plot. That was plot.
What?
You don't think that's plot?
But we can argue that for any of Sasuke fights. Like, what did you talk about? How did he beat Gaara? Plot? Like, everything
that
out there.
Naruto beat Gaara.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, how did he almost beat Gaara? Plot? Like,
If we can't
bring that in there because we bringing Sasuke in here. He is a plot device.
Saying he can beat that guy doesn't mean anything about him beating Sasuke.
And Naruto
those guys, they just beat Jonin. So you telling me Neji can go and beat?
They all ran up on Sasuke and he took an L to them.
They jumped that nigga.
Yeah, they all jumped him and he took an L.
I'm saying those people that all Leganian fought, they had just beat a group of Jonin.
True, but I mean, you're still talking about Jonin.
Who are you talking about?
That had second stage
Spider guy and the other
one. You said they beat a group of Jonin?
Yes. And so you're telling me that Neji can beat a Jonin? No, he cannot beat a Jonin.
Why are we saying that he can't?
But I was like, because he beat that guy, and they just beat.
But that's what I'm saying. What Jonin can he beat though?
Who?
What Jonin? Who's a Jonin at that point?
Kurenai, Asuma, Kakashi.
Okay, but those are like the strongest Chunin in the like village or whatever. That's like saying, let's take on this.
One of the guys he beat was a nigga that was the guard for the fourth.
Yeah, they the Kage's guard.
No, like the
you think that nigga stronger than Kakashi though? Okay, then so.
He doesn't have
until you show me that them Jonin stronger than like the ones you mentioned. I don't.
We going off an unnecessary tangent. Hold up. What Deuce's argument is that he was weak. Kidomaru was weaker because he just beat a Jonin before Neji and Spot ran up on him. That's what you're saying, right? All right. And this all started because we were trying to talk about how strong Kidomaru's curse mark is, pretty much compared to Sasuke, if I'm right. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you're pretty much saying that he was weak. He was going to have a weaker curse mark form, even in stage 2, than Sasuke. That's my question to you.
He's going to have a weaker curse mark.
Because this first got started because you were like Sasuke's curse mark is going to pretty much put him over the edge physically to beat Neji.
I didn't say that.
Or at least like help him out enough in a fight. Yeah. And my argument against that was he beat Kidomaru's second stage just because Neji's a boss.
Full second stage.
Right.
Because no. Is a boost.
Actually, I'm realizing the fallacy in this whole argument. Neji beating Kidomaru has nothing to do with his physical ability to beat Sasuke.
Yeah,
for this reason, because Hyuuga are known for the ability, like, nigga, I can kill you on one hit. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna kill Sasuke in this Chunin exam. Now, we say, who gonna kill who? Yes, Neji gonna mop this nigga 10 out of 10 times because he only had to touch you once in your stomach and you die. And that's literally his whole fight. He was defending himself until he got the arrow to send chakra to that one part and kill that nigga. Like, you dead now. Like, that's not fair because Neji is not about to try and kill Sasuke.
I wasn't even thinking of that move at all. I was just thinking straight up, like, if you enter the palms, it's over.
But he didn't bang that nigga, really.
He did. He banged him so much that nigga said, I can't come back here anymore. And that's when he did that thing.
Arrow. When he got hit with the arrow and then he sent the chakra chips.
That's when he killed him.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning of the fight, he said, "Let's do this close range." He got bopped, and Buddy said, "I can't do that no more."
He not
Curse mark, I'm back in the walls. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he knew that regardless, if you in there, it's over. He couldn't do a close range fight with him. The dude who took on Joni said, like, "Okay, I'm good. I don't want to smoke with that nigga." I'm saying, what's the 10 out of 10 fights, bro? That's it. I said mine 4. 4 Sasuke wins. 4 out of 10 fights Sasuke wins. So 6 out of 10 Neji wins.
I could agree with that.
I gotta go 6. Win Sasuke, bro.
Okay, what's your just highlight? Win 1 out of 10 is what? Win 2 out of 10 is
like
what?
With we're saying the Sasuke that fought Naruto at that cliff.
No. Well, I mean, he technically had that in his back pocket, sure.
No,
he didn't have any
development. I'm talking
about
the stage 2. I'm talking about the stage 1 he has.
But what was stage 1? Stage 1 was just the shit is half on his face, right?
Right.
So I just see that as like a
then,
+5 to speed, +5 to this, +5 to whatever. Like
I consider so the fight with the spider guy, right?
Okay.
The same thing he did, I assume Sasuke would do, where you just stay back. I don't see what if you think that now what's his name? Neji can force Sasuke to fight a close combat. Why couldn't Sasuke force that guy to fight a close combat?
So that's what I'm saying. The whole
spiders on spiders.
The whole point is it's like it's 10 out of 10. So my thing is that at any point I totally agree with the fact that yes, Sasuke can make it a long range fight, but I don't agree with the fact that Neji could never make it a close range fight, and that's what it sounds like you arguing, which isn't true. Just because we only see moves where he like stays by himself doesn't mean that he cannot create a close range fight. He couldn't create it with Kidomaru, which I don't think Sasuke has any of the ability to do what Kidomaru did to make that long range fight that long every time they fight. I don't see that. How can he create that Kidomaru fight every time they fight? I can see it for a few of them.
I'm saying that's why all
but I can't see it for all.
He can't do the same every fight. It's not going to go the
same.
Right,
which is why he didn't win all 10.
But then why not 5? Why not 6?
That's what I said, because I only saw 3, and then the one thing he brought up at the end
is
how Sasuke could make it a long-range game.
Ways that Neji's going to win there?
As long as he get in close, it's over for me. The rotation shuts down a lot of the long-range moves that Sasuke has, which allows him to get close.
6 out of 10 for Sasuke?
Yeah.
I think anytime that as long as Sasuke knows, like what Neji can do, if he doesn't know, I think
now you add extra to the battle.
No,
I'm talking about 6 out of 10.
I'm assuming this is after the first round where he knows what Neji does. If he doesn't know what Neji does, then Neji wins 10 out of 10. But if Sasuke knows that,
then Sasuke 10 out of 10.
No, not 10 out of 10. I'm saying like 5 or 6. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. Just a couple more than I thought. That's all I got for
that Neji. I don't think he can force him to win every single time. It'll be the same thing he has to do every time.
Right, that's why it's never. Nobody said 10 out of 10. We all admitted that Sasuke takes some wins.
Like
okay,
Neji,
so I can see a couple of ways.
He only has one way to win. Like there's only one way for Neji to win. There's only one way.
What's the one way?
The same thing where you say he gets close and shut his chakra down. That's the only way Neji can have a possibility to win.
There are a lot of ways that he would get in that situation, right? Like for example, Sasuke being cocky and thinking he could throw hands with this nigga.
And then boom,
you think that's gonna happen?
Or
why wouldn't he do that?
Slow and he get up on range on that nigga. That's too, you know what I'm saying?
Sasuke took out the lead and then said, you know what, I gotta get better. Listen, but I'm just saying he took out the lead in taijutsu and said, I gotta get better at taijutsu. Like that's Sasuke's mindset. Like even if he like takes an L in hands, he might still try to fight a nigga with hands because that's how he wants to be the best. He wants to beat you at everything, so he might be stupid enough to try it again. Like I don't see why you're saying that Sasuke is not a glasses strat. Don't play that. Sasuke is not a Shikamaru glasses strat where I fight to win. He doesn't fight to win.
He fight to own you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He does not fight to win, so you can't.
All right, let me move.